Oh, the snipes there from the Granger also hurting a lot. Rebo cannot come near. Yuji just flies straight away. But he gets taken out instead. And that will be a very powerful push coming in from Overclocks in a bit. Coco with the momentum. No way to clear that out.
Yuji, why would you go into the entire enemy team? That was 4 people. Did you expect that you wouldn't die? You were overconfident, and Brand Esports have been flustered in this game.
Yeah, I think Yuji was just trying to throw himself into the fight, trying to clear that last wave so that the inhibitor turret does go down, but he trades it for his life. And now Brand Esports, they are in recovery mode. They are bleeding and 9,000 gold behind.
And Overclockers looking a bit confident in this game. They could go for any objective that they want and still get away with it. Brand Esports still have no response. It's still mid-game. We have not reached the late game just yet. And still Brand Esports not having any effect so far in this game. It's like they're playing like bots.
Like they're playing like bots right now. It's so difficult because there's no way that they can make it out. Nood goes over to Overclockers this time around, and they will have the tools to push down. Instead, top lane and bottom lane still intact, but I don't think that's going to be the case for long.
I don't think indeed Overclockers is going to come in. Their potential. I smell the clash is going to come in for Overclockers. This is a very aggressive team, and one clash could end it all. And look at Kozo. He's just haunting right now. Just going back and forth. They're going to the top lane to get that extra gold in for the destruction.
Yeah, Minoan Fury is coming in very soon.
It's such a big threat right now.
Bad here.
This could be bad. This is the final clash. Ladies and gentlemen, Overclockers are going to come in. They're all going to go in, but they're focusing on the base right now. But look at this. The Minoan Fury knocks off 4 people, and they will end the game without even having a wipeout.
No kills necessary here. Overclockers, they got what it takes, and they are using it so far.
Overclockers just outclassed Brand Esports.
Outclassed indeed. That was heartbreaking.
Rock hard. The crowd here in Araneta is so silent.
They really are. They are holding breath.
I can
almost all the seats are filled, and I cannot hear a thing.
I can hear crickets in the stadium.
Oh my gosh. They're all ready and waiting to see if Bren will be able to make it out alive. But right now, Overclockers, they're being given such a hard time.
The reigning MSC champions absolutely demolished by a new team from Vietnam. And let's look at the highlights real quick.
I want to see
as to how Overclockers just outclassed Brent.
That was a complete outclass. Coco, again, the moment you stop Yuji or Rebo, the predictions were true. He cannot actually get in a good position because, you know, the power of Brent is that they rely a lot on their 4-man, aside from Coco, to win the team fights. But if that doesn't work out, Coco himself cannot actually carry the team. Usually the way that Brent works is they win the 4v4s, and then Coco finishes off for them. But somehow it not happened. Coco was not in the fight a lot. And Yuji, Rebo, Pain, they were having a hard time. Even Hayes could not find a very good wave dragon for a majority of this game.
And this would be the first loss of a Rafaela pick from Brand Esports. They won yesterday, they lost today. Overclockers prepared for anything that Brand Esports would throw out. And the problem for Brand Esports would be their team composition is so well versed. They didn't even reach the late game.
No late game at all. Like,
they focused on the choke.
Yeah, Yuji sacrificed himself to take down that tank, but it was just way too late. It did not help defend the mid lane, and for the meantime, it will be Brand Esports going on the defensive here, 0-1 against Overclockers. One more game, one more loss. And they're out.
And we obviously don't want that. The hometown heroes, along with the Archangels, can they come back from their losses, or will Brand Esports take it to a game 3?
This is a very grim situation for Brand, but what do you think they should do? What do you think are the changes that we need to see here for Brand Esports to actually make a comeback? Because Overclockers, they're making it hard. What kind of draft changes, what heroes do you want to see come out of Brand?
Brand should have just focused on getting the Lunux pick in that first game. They focused on the Cho. The Lunux was clearly more important, and they Overclockers just used that to their advantage. Having the Linux, the Minotaur, it was perfect for Overclockers in the drafting phase.
It really was. I feel like it was just the perfect opportunity. At the same time, ban the Linux if they can't pick it up.
Ban the Linux. Why would you give away the Linux when you know it's such a good pick, right?
It's such a strong pick as well for Overclockers. The problem is, I think Brent's thinking about that. You know, I know they're thinking about it. It's just that, what do you leave open? You leave open the Grok. You leave open the Kaja. So they're still 50-50 on what they need to do, and right now they get their heads together.
Here's the thing, right? Brent Esports were the first pick. They were the first pick, so they had the wonderful opportunity to go for. They had the wonderful opportunity to go for the Linux, but
Yeah,
they
the
went for the
Linux.
Cho instead, and that Cho was proven ineffective. But guys, we just got word that there's gonna be another giveaway.
Yeah, so that's something that we're going to be happy about. Check out your bottom screens. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready?
Are you ready, guys? The giveaway
It's gonna come out anytime soon.
So prepare your games right now and redeem this code, and maybe you'll get some awesome prizes. Maybe in just a few seconds. Let's do some magic.
There it is.
There it is, guys.
Redeem
your code.
Redeem it early before it runs out. There you go.
That is a lot of codes.
That's a lot of codes. Yeah, you have to type it together. Be really, really fast there and get them in. So we can talk about, while they're doing that, we can talk about why the Cho was picked up there for LEAs.
I mean, I'm still wondering why the Cho was picked up
No,
first.
this the thing is, the Cho is just such a good pick for your Hayes ever since the MPL Season 1. It has been unchanged. Whenever Hayes picks that up, it usually ends up in a win. And he's gotten such a strong, reputation for it. So I feel like they wanted to go back to their roots, wanted to go back to the old picks, the picks that worked, and it just didn't happen right now.
Don't you think Overclockers were prepared for this?
I feel like they were so prepared for it. I feel like
They had a lot of time.
they do have a lot of time. They did scout that out. So many VODs of Brenny's course available there on the internet.
That's the thing about being famous, right?
Yeah.
You can type of platform, they will search you up, they will look you up, and they will research you, they will study you.
Yeah, it
Brent
apparently
Esports.
was a double-edged sword here for some reason.
Ay, nagkakal si mama.
But man, I gotta find a way here for our boys in black and yellow here. What is a possible outcome? I feel like, you know what, Yuji, he works well on the Harif, he works well on a lot of different mages.
Yeah.
I feel like they should open up some picks here. I feel like Brender being forced back into some weird picks.
Yeah.
Pain is so great at Minotaur. Franco is also a very strong pick
It's
for
a very,
for Branding Sports.
It's a very important pick too.
Yeah. So I feel like they should just go back to the old meta. They should go back to what worked for them and what made them so fearsome in the first
I
place.
think, you know what I think? I think they were going out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, they were.
The Rafaela pick, even though they picked it yesterday, it's very uncharacteristic of them. I mean, they tried to maybe catch Overclockers off guard, but it didn't work out. Overclockers were more than prepared for this.
I feel like Overclockers were expecting the Lunox pick to be available because Yuji has been favoring the Kagura pick so often already, right? I mean, so many good plays on the Kagura. They left it open, knowing full well that Kagura was going to be picked and that they had a counter ready for it. Apparently so, which did happen in the form of that Lunox.
And let's just say that the entirety of the Brent Esports roster in that game, they were very, very ineffective.
Very ineffective.
Kemi didn't do any damage. Yuji, Mr. Consistency himself, didn't do any damage. In fact, fan service.
Rebo's fams, they're going for pure comfort pick here.
Comfort pick indeed.
This should be everything they need. Otherwise, I don't know what else we're gonna have to come up with here, because you know these are the best of the best. And I feel like this is a huge opportunity for Brand to showcase what they are best at and go for comfort picks all the way. You know what? It's what's gonna work. And overclockers, they will expect this, but I feel like there's just such strong mechanics as well in the side of Brand Esports.
Overclockers are hovering Leomord right now, even when they're aware that the Toms is there.
Yeah, a possible pick. Obviously, Leomord and Fams is always usually 50-50, but you know, Fams has better sustainability, can serve as a frontliner for your composition, which Leomord cannot. Usually Leomord just has to dip in and dive out and do the damage that he needs, and then that's usually his job.
And Toms is just gonna shut down Leomord.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And of course, Overclockers is gonna lock in that Minotaur. They want that Minoan Fury, but the Akai is also gonna be locked in for Brand Esports.
Very interesting. They do want that Akai factor after all. So second ban rotations, we will probably see a Kagura ban, if not for OCS. Overclockers, they should know this is the key.
They should know indeed. So what is the last ban going to be? Of course it's going to be Selena. We didn't take into consideration that Selena was going to be banned.
Yeah, I actually did think that would be the case. Selena does a lot for the brand. Will give them a lot of vision on the ground. Will allow a Selena arrow to lock down someone for the Hurricane Dance, and also can save people. So I feel like Selena is actually a pretty good ban as well against Brand Esports. Otherwise, carry is no longer in contention. So they will, if they want to go for marksman, they're short out of luck.
Hayabusa still kind of open, but I don't think it's a priority pick.
Yeah.
Hayabusa or maybe the Diggy should be potentially a good support here.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred the Diggy ban, to be honest, but they want to leave it out open. And that kind of puts the Akai in a pretty precarious situation. If you allow...
Stop muna natin mga sir. Mamaya naman, tuloy natin. Lowbat na po ang ating cellphone. Goodbye. Babalik tayo mga sir.